today.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. They run once more with Taylor. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. From the 31, here comes second and a yard. That one complete. It's tanked down. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 19. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Now Thomas will come in motion right. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And this results in 6. Touchdown. Michael Thomas. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach. Okay, so he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season is over.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Play action now. Levis. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Levis from the gun. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Levis out of the shotgun now. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win.
High throw, but the catch is made. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and touchdown! Jamal Agnew, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. So that drive, 4 plays, and the result, a Houston touchdown. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
3rd and 2. Out of the gun to give to Spears. They needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Own side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the Texans will take over. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking left side, and it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. He's going to float this one deep right side. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. A great effort there. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Texans have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 21-0. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. Now inside the 25. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
2nd and 6. Back to throw here. That's caught by Waller out left side. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
They'll set up to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Take Dell. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are able to add on to their first half lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 28-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it results in the Texans finding the end zone. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, it's Levis. Over the middle, he has Okonkwo. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Levis to throw it. Gets this to the former Texan, DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Levis. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Now a 2nd and 6. Levis to throw once more. That's caught. Left side, it's Burks. Dropped at the 35, but he was able to display the agility there. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Levis looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Titans first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Working from the gun, here's Levis. He finds his man, complete. That's Phillips. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Levis. That one's taken in by Spears. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that could be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. And his kick here is good. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. Well, the good news, at least they won't take that goose egg into the locker room. Maybe a little something to build on.
Yeah, it hasn't been the greatest of first halves for them, has it? But at least now, as you mentioned, they put some points on the board. And it's been funny in our experience watching games. Sometimes something as little as a field goal can change the fortunes of the team, and they could come out and look real sharp in the second half.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thomas. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They go play action here on first down. Taking a shot for Dell here. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Only 30 minutes left in the regular season, and everybody's excited for the playoffs, so we're just going to forget the halftime show and get back to the football. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the third. Levis to throw on 1st and 10 here. He finds Hopkins complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Levis's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard, trying to do too much. Because if you do that, you're all but guaranteed to start making mistakes. Just focus on one play at a time and make each one successful.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Levis sets up to throw here. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And I think they are going to get this one back. Boy, that would... Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. Down the left sideline. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. Well, not exactly the way that they drew it up, partner, but certainly not going to complain because the end result, touchdown.
A great outcome for the offensive side, but a crushing play defensively. You make a quick stop, force a fumble, only to see them take the fumble all the way in for 6 points. Now the challenge becomes not getting down and going out and continuing to make plays and hoping the ball bounces your way the next time.
Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That is caught by Dell. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To the right side, this is Taylor. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and a yard. On play action, they'll throw. Taking a shot for Dell here. And that is caught. One-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A huge play there for Houston. 52 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. He'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and they open the lead up now to 25. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And the result, a Houston touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. A first down carry for Henry. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
After watching that play result, it took me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and we asked him, so how you plan to move the ball against this defense?
He didn't really tip his hand, did he?
No, he didn't. I think it's because he really didn't have an answer. He wasn't quite sure how he was going to get it done, and that play showed us exactly why.
Levis in trouble. Down he goes. Calling a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Houston. Under pressure, and they got to him again. DeForest Buckner providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Desperation time now. Here's Levis. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. 30 yards. And the Texans look poised to reach 17-0 as they add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Now a throw here to his running back. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline, because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down. Levis back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Phillips. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd and short. It's Levis. And the throw there going to be incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll run. It's Henry. He will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. 1st and 10. Here's Levis. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 1. Now Levis. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. The Titans on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. He'll look to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. Down the sideline he goes. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Meanwhile, Levis's throw is on target to Burks. And he'll be out right at the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Here's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Short throw. The ball comes out, and the Texans scoop it. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but The self-inflicted wounds. They've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Again, it's Levis looking to throw it. And that is incomplete here.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Over the middle into the hands of Burks. And he is stopped just short on third down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Second down and 8. Taylor will throw. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, Taylor. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shot. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be gathered up in the end zone, and that's a defensive touchdown. McLaughlin for the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth. 105 yards rushing here for Taylor. He's got a first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this will be a Texans first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Again, it's Taylor. And down to the 36-yard line here. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. So, CD, here we are. You look at how well this offense has played all year. 16-0. Now, in most years, they'd be at home right now enjoying time off for their perfect season, getting ready for the postseason. But this is the decade of the 2020s, so that means 17 games are what's needed to get through a perfect season. Would a win here make them an all-timer for you?
It would. It absolutely would. And I realize we're not comparing apples to apples because of the length of regular seasons. But if you think back to the 1972 Dolphins, they were 14-0 in the regular season. 3 wins made them a Super Bowl champion, so they were 17-0 total. Imagine getting through 17 now and